The tapes in this series, Intermediate ASL 1, are a continuation of the set of 40 videotapes titled Introduction to American Sign Language and assume knowledge of the contents of that set of videotapes. Each lesson is built around a story or a conversation. You'll be provided with new vocabulary and grammatical knowledge necessary to understand the story or conversation. Each conversation or story is explained and built up sentence by sentence. At the end of each lesson, the conversation or story is repeated without interruption. If you have any difficulty understanding any of the signs or sentences in the story, you should view the tape again. Now we'll begin Lesson 1. Well? This sign can be used at the beginning of an utterance the way well is used in the sentence, well, I guess so. It can also be used at the end of an utterance and asks for a response. What time is it now? "7:30. It's not necessary here to sign time 7:30 because it's in response to a question about time. However, had the answer been 7 o'clock, where no minutes are reported, you should still include the sign time to prevent any confusion. So you would sign time 7. Also notice that when the index finger touches the back of the wrist in making the sign time, the hand is preparing to close to show the number 7. Do you think maybe he forgot? The index finger pointing indicates either he, she, or they, but we can't tell from the sign itself. Invite. This sign is directional. It shows that the person or persons under discussion were invited because it is made from the same direction that the index finger pointed to earlier. That is, the verb invite from the right has a different object than invite made on the left. The next sign means 2 days ago. 2 days ago. The next sign is a command to calm down. Calm down. It can't be. I invited him 2 days ago. Calm down. I'm mad. The repetition of me at the end of this sentence makes it more emphatic. Here is the basic form of the sign work. The motion in this sign can be changed to add the meaning for a long time. This is the basic form of the sign cook. Its motion can also be changed to add the meaning for a long time. I'm mad. I worked long and hard all day, cleaned the house, vacuumed, washed the dishes, went shopping, and cooked and cooked. Bake. Bake. Bread. Bread. Everything. Everything. When talking about making a pie, we'll use the compound make, bake. The compound of home and make means homemade. made a pie, homemade bread. Everything was perfect and ready to eat at 7. Innocent. The most usual meaning of this sign is blameless, though it also carries the meaning inexperienced in the ways of the world. Stuck. This sign carries several meanings, the literal meaning, physically stuck, and also meanings like being caught in a bad situation. Stuck. Know that. This compound of know and that means to already know something. Signed this way, it means you know that. Maybe he's innocent, as it's not his fault. Possibly there was a flat tire. Maybe there was an accident. He may be stuck. You know the snow is pretty deep. The compound of true and his or hers, the sign for possession, has a very special meaning and also a special facial expression. It's used to explain someone's character or characteristics. If you sign the compound and follow it with the sign late, it means that the person, or it is a person who is characteristically late. I know that, but he's usually late. It seems he's always late. Maybe he can't get someone to take care of the baby. The compound of not and worth means not worth it. Not worth it. I'm sick of it. It's not worth inviting him. Pay close attention to the 3 different facial expressions used here. They are essential for getting the proper meaning across. You can't just decide. Wait. Calm down. Look carefully at the way the sign decide is made and the facial expression that goes with it. This combination gives the meaning decide on one's own, with the implication that the conclusion isn't warranted. This is the basic form of the sign meaning to leave something. This sign can also be inflected to mean to leave something for a long time. When the verb is inflected in this way, put the object in front of the verb. Thus, to say, I left the food for a long time, you should say, you can make a conditional sentence with the proper use of facial expression. Look at the facial expression accompanying the signs wait and more in what follows. If we wait any more, the food will spoil. I've left the food for a long time. We better eat now. If we wait any more, the food will spoil. It will be cold. The bent V hand shape can be used to show the location of a seated person. To say a man was seated on my right, sign. Two hands can also be used to show the relationship between two seated people. Here is the sign meaning to push a doorbell. Doorbells in the homes of many deaf adults make a light blink rather than ring a bell. Push a doorbell. For sure is a borrowed phrase from English. For sure, if we bring the food, sit down, and start to eat, he'll show up and push the doorbell. Devil. Devil. Success. The sign means success and also means finally. Aha! Speak of or mention the devil. It's another English borrowing. Finally. Fine. Well, invite. 2 days ago. Calm down. Bake. Bread. Everything. Innocent. Stuck. Know then. True his. Not worth it. Push a doorbell. Devil. Success, or finally.